I got into Call of Duty trick shotting and sniping, guys, back in 2008, 2009. And that was kind of like not necessarily the peak of the trick shotting community, but it was certainly a time that was incredibly exciting to be a part of the Call of Duty community, because you had this niche community of trick shotters and snipers that really, now when we look back on it, really felt like it was a pretty large community back then. It was really something special. And so during that time, there were two phase recruitment challenges called Phase 5, where they go ahead and they recruit 5 people to phase. They also had like a Phase 1 recruitment challenge, which was like they picked up one Phase clan member, or they picked up one member that would join Phase. And anyways, long story short, Phase 5, guys, was obviously your chance to join the team, and it was always based around Call of Duty trick shotting and Call of Duty sniping, and I think it ended because Call of Duty trick shotting and sniping kind of went the way of the dinosaur with the more recent Call of Duties that came out. And really what I mean, guys, is it kind of really ended a while back. I would say Black Ops 3 was kind of the last game in the series, where there was a lot of people still trick shotting and sniping and such. I just feel like that was kind of not necessarily the peak, but that was kind of, it was kind of starting to fall off a little bit. And then with Infinite Warfare, everything dropped off with Call of Duty as a whole. The community kind of just disbanded in a major way. A lot of people moving on to other games and, whatever the case might be. And then more recently, of course, you got Fortnite, right? Fortnite comes out. People start, a lot of people from the Call of Duty trick shotting sniping community moved over to Fortnite and are actually trick shotting on Fortnite. And so, anyways, there was an announcement, guys, came out that Phase 5 is coming back. And it's coming back in 2020, which I thought was absolutely awesome. We don't know exactly what the date's going to be and what all is going to be entailed here, but all I will say, guys, is I definitely want to be a part of this. And the first couple of, Phase 5 recruitment challenges, the problem for me was that obviously I wanted to go for, and I did go for the first couple of Phase 5 recruitment challenges, but here was the thing. I was okay at trick shotting and I was okay at sniping on Call of Duty, but I was never, of the same, as good as some of these other people were that were playing for, just months and years at doing this. And so I wasn't that good, and I was more into the content creation side of things versus that of, trick shotting and sniping. So this time around with Phase 5, I feel like maybe they're going to do it based all around Call of Duty trick shotting and sniping, but I think that's I don't think that that's what's going to most likely happen. I feel that Phase 5 this year is going to be based around multitude of other games. They're also going to be looking at content creators and streamers and things of that nature to potentially pick up to Phase 5. And so I felt like this was going to be a great opportunity. Now, obviously, even if it's going to be Call of Duty trick shotting and sniping, and that's all it's going to be, I'll still go for it, right? I'll still go for it and, do what I can and, create content and all of those things, obviously, but I just want to be a part of it in a major way. The first couple of times around, I was a part of it, but I wasn't hitting clips, and it was just, there was just a lot of, it was something that brought the whole community together in a major way. Got all of us to just play Call of Duty. Got us to trick shot and snipe, even though we pretty much knew deep down there was no way we had a chance of joining Phase. It was just the simple fact that we were doing something, and it was like an event that we were a part of, and that we were all playing, and it was something that we would have conversation in public lobbies and talk about it nauseum, and that was something that was really cool. And so I'm excited that Phase 5 is coming back. Now, they've said this in the past that they were going to bring back Phase 5 a number of times, and they ended up not doing it probably 2 or 3 times. So this has been something that the community at large has wanted, is another Phase 5 recruitment challenge. And I think it's important, guys, and I think that them bringing it back this year could really, just energize the Call of Duty community, whether they bring it to Fortnite as well, the Fortnite community and a multitude of other, communities. It's really going to help just, I mean, gaming as a whole. I think that this could, I mean, it'll be easily the biggest Phase 5 of all time. The amount of submissions would be unbelievable. But what I want to say here in this segment, guys, is I am definitely going for Phase 5 this year. I absolutely am going for it. If you guys want to support me, that would be absolutely awesome. I'm excited about it. I'm going to be doing, you know, whatever it is that they decide where they want to go, what direction they want to go in, as far as what you're going to have to do to join Phase, whether that be from a content creation standpoint, a stream perspective, from, you know, trick shotting perspective, from sniping, whatever it is, guys. I think it's something that if you have been watching Phase or you enjoy this team, I think it's a really great opportunity for all of us, even though most of us aren't going to make the team. I think what's awesome about it is the community that it brings together during that time, that period, short blip of time that everybody is going for the same thing, it feels like. Everyone's trying to, you know, join Phase, and that it's a really cool, it's just a cool period of time. And that was something that was so awesome back, you know, remembering, you know, the first couple of Phase recruitment challenges. It was just awesome being able to go for it. And even though you knew most likely you weren't going to make it, it was just bringing the community together in such a huge way. And I'm excited about it. I really am. I'm excited to see what happens here. And, you know, we're going to do our best. I'll tell you that. You know, we might not win, but I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to do my best. Whatever it is, whether they say that you got to make like the highest quality videos, or, you know, you got to hit the craziest trick shots, or whatever it might be, we're going to try and go for it. We're going to go for it. We're going to see what we can do, man. And I hope that we can at least, you know, make somewhat of a splash. I mean, you know, just kind of have fun at the end of the day, because really what it comes down to is having fun. It's a grind, but man, it was a ton of fun back then, and I think it would be a ton of fun right now. So if you guys could support me, that'd be absolutely awesome, guys. And I'll give you guys, of course, more, you know, feedback and such as more information comes out about Phase 5, about what my plan is going to be, about strategizing how I'm planning on taking on this recruitment challenge when it comes out, because it's going to be a task. It's going to be fun. It's going to be something that I think we can all enjoy together. But here we go, guys. We're going to be going for the Phase 5 recruitment challenge, hopefully at some point in 2020, unless they're teasing us once again. Fingers crossed, guys. But I want to thank you all. I'll take this moment to say thank you all, guys, for all the support you guys have been giving me here on the YouTube channel. I really appreciate it, guys. We're growing every single day, and it's because of all of you. And yeah, this will be an exciting challenge. So for more Phase 5 videos and content, stay here with Zero TV.